The pursuit of an unbeatable mindset, one that embodies unshakable resilience, profound inner strength, and the ability to navigate life's inevitable challenges with wisdom, grace, and unwavering fortitude, has been a central theme in human thought and practice across diverse cultures, traditions, and historical contexts. This mindset, often seen as the pinnacle of human psychological and emotional growth, is not the result of an external or superficial attempt to mask vulnerability or create an illusion of invulnerability, but rather the cultivation of an internal state of wholeness, awareness, and self-acceptance. It is rooted in the profound understanding that true strength is not an absence of struggle, but the capacity to face and transcend struggle with clarity, insight, and emotional equilibrium. Central to this idea is the concept of the shadow, a cornerstone of Carl Jung's groundbreaking psychological framework. Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist and founder of analytical psychology, introduced the shadow as the unconscious part of the human psyche that contains all the aspects of ourselves that we reject, repress, or deny because they are uncomfortable, socially unacceptable, or conflict with our idealized self-image. These could include emotions, desires, instincts, fears, insecurities, and weaknesses, elements of our personality that we prefer to avoid confronting. In Jung's view, the shadow is not merely a repository of negative traits, but also contains untapped potential, unacknowledged creativity, and instincts that, when properly integrated, can lead to a more authentic, empowered, and whole version of ourselves. Instead of achieving strength by repressing or attempting to eliminate these darker aspects of our psyche, Jung argued that true resilience and psychological growth arise from integrating the shadow, acknowledging and accepting these denied parts of ourselves, understanding their origins, and harnessing their energy for personal development. This integration is not a process of eradicating the shadow, but of making it conscious, recognizing that the darker, hidden parts of our personality are not inherently evil or destructive, but are simply elements that, if denied or ignored, can manifest in harmful, unconscious ways. By embracing both the light and the dark aspects of ourselves, we achieve a deeper sense of wholeness, emotional balance, and self-acceptance. When we fail to confront the shadow, it continues to exert influence over us in subtle and insidious ways, through projections, emotional outbursts, irrational fears, compulsive behaviors, and distorted perceptions of others. Our repressed aspects can color our relationships, decision-making, and life choices, leading to self-sabotage, anxiety, depression, and a fragmented sense of self. It is only through the courageous, ongoing process of acknowledging, accepting, and integrating the shadow that we can access the full potential of our inner being, unlocking a wellspring of creativity, emotional resilience, assertiveness, and authenticity that becomes the foundation for a truly unbeatable mindset. The process of shadow integration, known as individuation in Jungian terms, requires a commitment to deep self-reflection and self-honesty. It is a process that demands we confront not only our strengths, but also our vulnerabilities, fears, and shortcomings. One of the most powerful tools for this journey of self-discovery is journaling, which provides a safe space for introspection and the exploration of the unconscious mind. Through writing, we can examine our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, unearth the hidden patterns that influence our emotional responses, and begin to understand the unconscious drivers behind our actions. This practice allows us to externalize and reflect on the aspects of ourselves that we typically avoid or suppress, bringing the unconscious material of the shadow into the light of conscious awareness. Another potent method for engaging with the shadow is Jung's technique of active imagination, which involves creating a direct, symbolic dialogue with the unconscious. By engaging with archetypal images, dreams, or visualizations, we can confront the shadow directly, allowing these unconscious forces to reveal their deeper wisdom and integrate them into our conscious personality. Through such engagement, we come to understand that our fears, repressed desires, and painful memories are not barriers to our growth, but sources of insight that, when integrated, provide us with a fuller, more nuanced understanding of ourselves. An essential aspect of the integration process is recognizing how we project our own shadow qualities onto others. Projection is a psychological defense mechanism whereby we attribute our repressed traits, fears, or emotions to people around us, often leading to intense emotional reactions or conflict. For example, if we fear our own aggression or selfishness, we may project these qualities onto others, perceiving them as hostile or self-centered. Becoming aware of our projections is a key step in reclaiming our disowned aspects and reducing unnecessary judgment and conflict in our relationships. By recognizing that our emotional reactions to others often reflect parts of ourselves we've not yet accepted, we can begin the process of reclaiming these projected traits and learning to engage with them more constructively. This not only reduces the power of the shadow, but also fosters healthier, more empathetic relationships and allows us to connect with others in a more authentic way. This process of shadow integration and self-awareness aligns profoundly with the philosophy of Stoicism, particularly as articulated by Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism teaches that the only things within our control are our thoughts, judgments, and actions, while everything else, external events, the opinions of others, the unpredictable flow of life, is beyond our influence. Aurelius emphasized the importance of focusing on cultivating inner virtue, wisdom, and emotional mastery, regardless of external circumstances. This aligns with Jung's understanding of the necessity of integrating the full spectrum of our internal experience, including the uncomfortable aspects of the shadow. By doing so, we gain greater control over our emotional responses, cultivate equanimity, and develop the resilience needed to face life's inevitable trials. In his meditations, Aurelius encourages us to embrace hardship with acceptance and grace, recognizing that struggles are not to be avoided, but met with wisdom and a sense of purpose. Similarly, by acknowledging and integrating our inner darkness, we develop the strength to face life's challenges with greater clarity, reducing the impact of fear, self-doubt, and reactivity. In a similar vein, the warrior ethos of Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary Japanese swordsman and philosopher, offers further insights into the cultivation of an unbeatable mindset. Musashi, in his work The Book of Five Rings, emphasized the importance of self-discipline, self-awareness, and understanding one's strengths and weaknesses as central to achieving mastery, not just in swordsmanship, but in all aspects of life. Musashi's philosophy underscores the necessity of facing challenges head-on with unwavering focus, cultivating an acute awareness of both external realities and internal states. Like Jung's emphasis on individuation, Musashi believed that mastery is a continuous process of confronting one's limitations, adapting, and refining one's abilities. Musashi's teachings also resonate with the Stoic concept of amor fati, the love of one's fate, accepting life as it comes, without resistance or regret. His warrior mentality, rooted in self-reliance, discipline, and introspection, mirrors the process of integrating the shadow, as both require a deep understanding of oneself and a commitment to growth and transformation. Musashi's life and teachings are a living testament to the power of combining self-knowledge, discipline, and acceptance of both the light and the dark within. Ultimately, the convergence of these three profound perspectives, Jung's psychological insights, Aurelius's Stoic philosophy, and Musashi's warrior ethos, illuminates a fundamental truth. True strength, resilience, and an unbeatable mindset are not attained by avoiding struggle or denying our weaknesses, but by embracing the entirety of our being, integrating our shadow, and cultivating deep self-awareness. This process is not a singular event, but a lifelong journey, one that requires continuous self-reflection, rigorous discipline, and immense courage. The rewards of this journey are immeasurable: greater emotional resilience, enhanced creativity, deeper authenticity, and a profound inner strength that allows us to face life's challenges with wisdom, clarity, and unwavering grace. This integrated approach to strength and resilience is the very essence of an unbeatable mindset, not the absence of adversity, but the presence of an unshakable internal foundation that empowers us to meet adversity with wisdom, courage, and unbreakable resolve. The path to cultivating such a mindset is a continuous, dynamic process, one that transforms us from within and enables us to live authentically and with profound purpose.